Hi friends, this is NMK Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Forex for analyzing the major currency pairs as well as miners, gold, crude, silver, Bitcoin, US30 using Elliott wave theory. So before we get into this week analysis, this is my disclaimer. Read carefully each and every line what I had written. And finally, I'm not responsible for any losses if you took the trade according to my trade plans, explaining here only for educational purpose only. So this is our watch list. Regularly what we are doing starts from DXY and finally with crude or Bitcoin. So let's start with GXY. So before we have to understand what the structure is creating here, this shorter term time frame in 4 hours or 1 hour. So as I said, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a leading diagonal. It's a wave 1 or A, and the three-way structures. It's a zigzag, and the C is a wedge formation, and is a wave 2 or B. So after this, I'm expecting a C wave, or it could be a third wave. So in that third wave, the C wave, it contains of 5-way structures of impulsive to complete the pattern of ABC, or it could be a 5-way impulsive of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in that, the third wave or C wave, there is a 5-way structures now. So it is already ended in the 5-way structures here, and we are in the corrections, or it is one more wave to that 93.4 something, and after that it will get rejected for the 3-way structures for the impulsive wave here. So this is the extended C wave, or it could be a third wave. So this is the wave 1 of wave third, or it could be a C wave. So here see, you have to observe clearly and you have to listen here. Previous I thought this 1, 2, 3. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is an 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this fifth wave got extended. And previous I said this is the 1, this is the 2, so 3 is completed here, and here 4, and the fifth wave is extended. So I mark this as 1, 2, 3. So whether the fourth wave is here or here, after this it's not so satisfied, and I have explained that also. This looks like a 3-way structures, or sometimes if it is going to the 1 hour or 15 minutes, this looks like a 5-way structure. So if this is the end of that, in previous I said this is the fourth wave and the fifth wave got ended, but after this one more high is already crossed, then what I said is this could be a wave 4 in a running flat, and 5 is already ended. After that it's looking like again there is a consolidation. So we have to change this price action. So this my view is wrong. That is why I'm keep on saying from the previous from the starting itself, this wave count is all only for references. We can change later onwards after the market completed their structure according to that. So what it is doing here, so here it's looking like a consolidations, whether it could be a running flat, or it could be a triangle, or it could be an expanded flat. We can't know here what it is going to happen here. Only if it is break this high and created the 5-way structures to complete the pattern, then only this count is valid. Until that, this is an incomplete for us. So now what I'm thinking, for because of this correction in the price action, I took it this whole thing as a wave 1, this intermediate wave 1, this is the second, so this is the third, so fourth is got ended here, and this is the fifth one. So here there is a 5-way structures. After this 1, 2, this is the third, so we are on the fourth way. Whether this fourth way is got completed means we need a 5-way structure here, but it is failed to make a 5-way structures here. So again it is making again 3-way structure, means it is in the consolidation zone. So what it will be, so we are in that still fourth wave only. That is why I have created on channel the wave 1 and wave 3 meets and wave 2, and we are in the wave 4. So whether this is A, B, C, D, E is got completed and we are in the fifth wave, or it is going to make a consolidations, and then again if it is drop, and the previous wave code is valid, and if it is going to like this and make a rejections from this zone of 93.4 or 93.5 or within this, we have to break this point. So once if it isn't completed in the 5-way structure, then this count is valid. So don't please concentrate in that wave count to make that labeling. Just understand where we are. That's it. See, once the wave is got completed here itself, we need an impulsive wave to the downside in any conditions for the 3-way structures like this 1, 2, 3. So this is an impulsive of correction. This is a correction for correction, and this is an impulsive wave for the either C wave or Y wave. So like this I'm expecting, but it is doing the corrections, means the consolidation. So we have to change our wave count according to the current market price action. That is why I keep on saying. So last time what I said, this is the third, this is the fourth, and fifth wave already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm expecting that downside. But once the 3-way structures got completed, there is an immediate, that is an impulsive way to the upper side. So that means still there is a buying pressure. So then according to that market structure and the price action, we need to change. Don't stick to your wave count. These are all only for references. Once the wave is in bullish, what I starting from itself from 96, I'm keep on saying, if it is from here, if it is bounced from here, that is also valid. From here, that is also valid. Because of wave count, we can keep on changing anytime, any count. That is not a fact of Elliott waves. So we need to change, we need to identify the pattern, what kind of pattern is creating, and we need to label it according to that. So that is why I keep on changing. If the peoples are sending my private chat messages like this, last time you keep this as a 3 and this as a 4, and finally you expected the 3-way structure, but it is not happening. So what is your view? So my view is the same thing. It has to create a 3-way structure. But whether the correction is got completed or not, that is why I keep on saying and again informing to you that expecting this correction, if it is comes to this correction, you need to buy. Expecting that corrections, you don't need to be in sell, because the market is in the trend and the trend is already got reversed. So that means you need to look only for that corrections or pullback. You need to enter in the trade actual the trend side. So I'm expecting this, means okay, Vijay is expecting the correction, so we will go for entry for the short, means it's not an advice. The market is, I'm looking for the correction, means you need to enter only for the buy trade setup. Allow this to make, to confirm whether we are in that or the trend side. If it is gives like this kind of section, the corrections, the 3-way structures, you need to be in buy side, not in the sell side. So I will be in only in buy side for the target of 103 in the DXY. So this is my view. And let's move on to the Euro USD. Euro USD same, that is an inverted. See, from here I said whether this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 is in running flat, and 5 is got completed 3rd way. So A, B, C, D, E, or this is the end of the 3rd wave. So these are all the wave counts. It will confuse us. That is why what I said, the tight stop. This is an invalidation zone. Only if it is goes above this, that got an invalidation zone. So until that, and the previous support zone is again is 1.17. So until it can reach in any kind of wave also. See, previous I thought it's in a triangle, but that got an invalid. Now it is the end of the 3rd wave. So this is, it looks like a running flat, because here also it's looking like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves, and about again there is a 3-way structures, and again it's an impulsive wave. So A, B, C is in 4th wave got ended, and 5th wave 1 is completed, and beyond the wave 2. So for this, according to this plan, we need to place a stop loss here, and here it's in a little bit tight stop because we didn't know what kind of wave it is going to happen. So what it will do is, what we thinking it's a running flat, it will go like this. So then that is also A, B and C. It will hit your stop loss, and again it will fell like a three-way structure for the D, and again the three-way structures, and again it may fall. So we can't identify whether the triangle is got completed or the correction is got completed because the fourth way. That is why the people's like that Elliott wave traders keep on saying the fourth wave is a very toughest one to trade or to judge whether the fifth wave is completed or we are still in the fourth wave. It's impossible, right? Because you have to go deep and listen to the candlestick or the wave structures, wave formations. We need to know. Until that, I will keep on changing the wave counts, but we no need to lose anything. We are just keep on watching, it's fine, but not to lose. We need to make a profit in this financial field, not to lose anything, right? We can miss the profit, that is not an issue. We can go ahead, and again we can do it in the other pair also, but you have to uh, always be a contrarian to your wave count. That is why I need to inform you here. Just you need to learn for this. And I have added one this thing. So trade only if it is in 1:2 ratio trade setup for the risk of 1, reward for the 2%. So if you make this as a stop loss, and if you enter here, and the target is means is if it is a 1-to-1, there is no worth for that to take the trade until just you just watch that. And if you get the 1:2 like that, you can go and enter the trade to get in a risk or reward of 2%. So like that only you have to pick the trade, then only you can make a consistent profit. So let's move on to the GBP USD. See, this is also what I see. I didn't posted the alternative view for the previous plan because my previous plan is this is the, and I have already posted that also. I shared my view. So 3 is got ended and 4th is got ended, and this is the third way. So this could be an A, B, C, D and E. I exactly here at 88 I shorted and the book the profit here because I'm not so satisfied with the way here it is did the three-way structure. Immediately I booked the profit of 80 pips and exited because it's a late night for me, and I won't trade GBP USD, and I'm not keep holding that also because it is in that final stage. Unnecessarily we need to hold and it will do anything, and I'm so confused here what the market is doing. See, A, B, C it's ended here, D, and A, B, C is E. So that means this is the stop loss of 915 is my stop loss here. So I took the trade. So 915 and entered at 88. So that is only the fraction of a 27, 27 pips. I nearly booked the profit of 80 pips. So what is the risk reward here? Even though if it is an intraday trade, I took more than 80 pips, right? So what is the risk reward? It's a 25 pips and 80 pips. It's a 1:3. So like that, you have to create your trade plan and upgrade according to that. You have to be disciplined to your own strategy, and then only you can make a consistent profit. I'm keep on saying this consistent is most important. So that is why my thumbnail is also saying, right, winning is not that much important. Winning consistently is the more important in this financial field. So now what is that idea? No idea in this. It's a little bit confusing. So whether it is doing in three-way structures, so whether it is going to the downside, what I expected at 1.675, 1.3675, it could be in an ending diagonal also, or whether it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and what I said, this could be like this 4 and 5. And previous what I what I did is here I just create on trade plan alternative view for the previous trade plan, and the traders may confuse what I'm trying to say. So whether if it is the third wave is ended here, this is the A, B, C, D and E. From here it can bounce like that. I created one plan, but that got an invalid. But even though I'm not so satisfied with this, because 1, 2, 3 and 4, it's a little bit, it has to break above this. So I'm not so satisfied with that view. That is why I didn't post there. I didn't share that, because I'm sharing only the maximum what it will achieve. My view, it's nearly 70%. If it is satisfied, I just keep on sharing my view. Otherwise, if it is in doubt, see like this, I already created everything, alternative view for previous straight line chart here, and I did an but I didn't post because that isn't, I'm not so satisfied with that. So like that, your intuition has to inform you about your strategy and everything. So then only, and trading isn't what I said, it's a self-confidence. It's a more than, you need to confident in your trade plan, whether it is going wrong or correct, that is not a matter. You have to be in discipline. That is the thing. If you created a trade plan, you have to follow that. So let's move on to Australian dollar, and I already shared all that updated charts. See, I expected from here, right? Like this is a one, sorry, this is a A, so B, so C, can it could be a fourth wave, and fifth wave IMX. See, the destination is already fixed. It will be like this, and it has to reach at 7.36. So what I had written here, yeah, 370 for the 5 wave of W or 1 to complete. It is there now. But here, what it happened, we don't know what it is, could be what kind of wave formation it is doing, but it is our my destination is going to achieve. That's it. So later onwards, I can do like this also. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and this is a wedge formation. So no one, after the market bounced, no one can read this what we label. Lot of people I'm talking about that, because what you did, everything is valid, right? You can confirm this as a diagonal pattern also. So this is the A, so we are in the B. So what it market will do is one bounce, and then again it can do like this. It's like a New Zealand CAD what we did. See, this kind of wedge formation, it's anything is valid, but we need to out of the wedge and has to retest and then again bounce. So I'm expecting the same, the wedge formation, and it is happening. So I'm expecting this thing. But see, one thing, I'm expecting this bounce. So for the short term traders, there is an opportunity to a dollar may lose, and last week also I said, right, dollar may lose and it is in correction, but it is not yet happened. So that means coming week it can do, or it can do like this, and again there is a sudden fall also. Then later onwards, what we will do is, okay, this is one, this is two, so 1 2 3 4 5, and this is the second wave, and this is the third wave. So that is not fine. So each and every wave structure tells you what is going to happen, but maximum we can predict, but unpredictable is also done by the market only, that we can't uh, predict the most of the 30%. So always the market is the king, just we need to follow. So the trend from here itself, I keep on watching. So this is my positional stop. You have to be in sell side only. If you are expecting this bounce, be ready to sell here with the stop loss of this one. Just to try your stop loss for the target of here 6.9, the next. So this will be a 1:2 risk reward. So wait for that opportunity to allow this. That's it. My strategy is like that only. You know very well about my I am an emotional trader and panic, so I won't trade intraday. It won't suits me. So let's move to New Zealand. See, according to the New Zealand is very strong than the Australian, and my Australian New Zealand dollar got that is in the wrong way, wrong idea, what I expected and what it is moving. First, for example, I will show you what I expected and what it is doing. See, from here I expected, so that means I keep on watching to enter in the buy trade setup. So I entered here one partial, and again I entered in the one partial according to this trade plan, but I place the stop loss here, but only if it is bounced, only if it did the three-way structures and it came down, but immediately it came down, so my stop loss got hit and my two partial parts got stopped out. The same thing in CAD JPY. See, I expected from here the bounce, but I place the stop loss because I know, because here, from here I keep on saying once if it is going to the 91, need to be in sell side, but expecting this buying is we need to place a stop loss and then only we need to be in buy side. See, if it is a hit, it hit my stop loss of only one positions here, and again I didn't done anything. I just keep on watching, because if the market it's not unpredictable, don't waste your capital to again force this chart to identify that wave count. Market will tell one day. Until that, if you understand, then only you have to under. See, until that you don't enter the trade. Here I got in some trade plan. That is why I have placed a stop loss here and wait for this. And this got an impulsive way like that. But see, these kind of cross currencies is very tough to trade. It's not looking like a major. It's a very volatility pair also. See, this is looks like 1 2 3 4 5 ways. That is why I have entered here once the 5 ways structures A B C, and I entered here. Once if it breaks this, I entered here making the stop loss of here, because I expected the target for 91.5 and above. So I entered and I got stopped out. But even though what I keep on saying, this is in sell, but I expecting the target for this 91.5 and above. There is a huge risk reward I got. That is why I entered with making the stop loss. Even though if it is hit the stop loss, I no need to worry, right? Because we already created the plan, and we are, see, once you enter the trade, you need to consider that as a lose. Then only you can make a profit. Consider that expecting this we will get the profit. It's not that, because losing our capital is the most important. To first of all you need to stop that losing. So even though I out from that AN in the small position, because I'm not watching this AN here, I'm not that is not in our watch list, but AN, and keep on sharing that view also. So according to that, it looks like CJ and AN, it's a little bit confirmation for me. That is why I entered and got stopped out in a small portion, because I know I am expecting only to the downside for CJ. But this is the final way, or this is the end of the trend. See what I have written here. Whether this is a AR1, this is a 2, or here it's a B. So if it is A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's got completed, means we are in that downtrend. That is why I place a stop loss. Otherwise, I won't place a stop loss. So let's move on to the New Zealand, what I have explained. So here I'm looking for that downtrend, but it is not coming, but it's keep on making that 1 hour chart, it's lower low. But now that it's turned to that higher high, it is making little bit higher. The one anchor is already got completed, but the bigger picture, thus it's already broken this low. So that means whether it is going to make from here it got rejection, it is going to make an this is a running flat, or if it is going to this zone as an expanded flat. But I'm not so confident here what kind of wave quantities we have to go to do. So, but the target is same, it is in the downtrend. So only if it is comes to this zone, first I partially entered here, and may or may not, if it is reaches here, I can because I'm having already that lot of short positions from what I had carrying in the Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar and UCAD, everything, and just still holding. But the target is to the downside. That we know. We have to wait for this, for that clear picture here. So next we will move on to the USD CAD. So USD CAD, until here I'm not I didn't know anything what it is going to do. I didn't updated this chart also. But after this, the 5-way structures here, okay, whether it is it could be, see here also I'm saying it could be, I'm not 100%, but I'm expecting a rejections because of this divergency. In the daily chart we are in the bearish divergency here I found, and here it's looking like a wedge formation, so it could be a wedge formation in that 5-way structure for the 5th wave, or this could be an A, B, C as a W, and this could be an X, so this could be a A, and after the 3-way structure from here it can go back to the higher. So see, my target is it is going to reach the 1.4 or 1.38. So this is my target, first target. So until this 1.34 and here is 1.37, so it can do anything. See how long it is doing that. This is also correction. So how long it took this correction? September 2017 to December 18, nearly 15 months. 15 months to reach here. Like this, it could took more than that 1 year also. So I'm expecting that's it. But if it is finished and completed in that very fast in the zigzag pattern, it's fine. But it's all depend upon, and I already explained that. I mark this as a W or A, and this is an X or B. We don't know whether the, because it's already broken this low, so whether this is a flat correction, means from here it has to go to break this high. But if it is a W, this is an X, so this 5-way structure is a A. So after the B, and let's see one more way to the downside, that is what I explained in the previous. So we don't know whether it is going to make an Y or a C wave. So it's a flat correction, means it's already completed and we are in the bullish. But still now what we are looking here is a 5-way structure as of now. So after the 3-way structures, once it's completed in that B wave, or it could be a second wave, I'm expecting one more way to the high to nearly 3 point, here, this zone. Yeah, 1.34 is my next target. Once that B way is got completed, that C way or third way go to reach to the 1.34. So that is my target for UCAD. And let's move on to USD JPY. See, I said from here it's a 3-way structure, it's already completed. So whether it's a WXY, means I'm not so satisfied with this simple correction, because it did only the 61.8. but if it is a market is going very, the dollar goes very strong and the gold is moving to the bearish, means it can bounce from here also. That's it, this is also valid. But that 786 and 1 and 1272 I'm expecting. Whether if it is 1272 means it could be an expanded flat, or whether if it is going to make a 1 or 786 it could be a running flat. And I have explained this here. It looks like a 3-way structure here, that is fine. So 3-way structure means it is not a 5-way structure, so we need to mark it this as a W, because A, B and C. So this is a zigzag of W. And if it is a simple X, you need to understand here why I have marked this as a question mark, and I have explained that if it is a simple correction, so this is the end of the X wave, this is a connecting wave, we will get another A, B, C. That's it, simple. So the Y is got completed, and this is the end of the second or B, and expecting the bounce from here for the third or C wave. Or if it is breaks this high also, so then this is an impulsive wave. So A, this is a B in a running flat, and C, one more way to the higher, it could make a WXY formation. So this is the W, this is the X, and that Y is in three-way structures to complete 109 or 108.5. So here the major support zone is 108.46, this zone. Otherwise, next here, this zone. So let's wait for this, what kind of formation it's going to do. And at the time I'm expecting the gold to reach up that 1850. So let's wait for that here. And yeah, next is USD CHF. So USD CHF also, the 5-way structures got completed here, and we on the 3-way structures. So whether I have explained here the A, so this is the end of the correction because it looks like A, B, C, because A, B, C is A, B, C is a B, and C is also got a 5-way structure here. So whether this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this is a wave 3, this is a wave 4, and this is a wave 5, means this 5-way structures could be a, and this 3-way structures is going to make an the B wave, and then again one more C wave to break this low. That is also possible. Otherwise, if it is breaks this high, it can go above the high, and again this kind of wave structure has to happen for the wave 2, and then again from here it can make a bounce. So that is called an irregular flat for the running flat. But I'm not so sure what it is. It's a 5-way structure, or this ABC is a ABC is a B, and C, but it looks like a 5-way structure. If it is going to in that 1 hour chart, here it is not looking like a 5-way structures. So this is a ABC is a ABC is a B, and C it could be a W or a X, and again there is an Y or B. So this could be a and B and C, or this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can calculate anything. But if you look in that 1 hour, and this could be, if it is a 4-hour chart, lot of people including myself, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 means after the 3-way structure, it is making a regular flat or irregular flat, and then again it is going to be in bull side, right? It is in bullish. But what I expected from that, I have explained that also. If it is market, it's a fundamental news if anything. So this I mark this as a 1, and here it is making a irregular or regular. And if it is not going to break this high, if suddenly if it is comes like this, and if it is breaks, that is also valid. So this is a bigger A, B and C. After this, if it is breaks the low, took all that stop loss here and turn that trend in the bull side. See, until if it breaks the high, we can expect lot of corrections here. Until if it breaks the high, there is a lot of chances for making not to break this, because if it is breaks the high, that could be an irregular flat of running. If it is only the expanded, it can break this, but that is most that kind of pattern I didn't see, because this kind of deeper corrections, again it won't be an expanded flat. So next we will move on to what USD JPY finished CHF. So let's move on to the cross currencies. I think let's check the watch list. Yeah, Australian dollar, Japanese yen, sorry, it's a AUD JPY. See, and at the time what I have shared, everything it's got invalid. I expected from here to make one more high, but later on once that CJ and AN hit my stop loss, I changed my view. From here also it's looking like a 5-way structure. After that it's looking like a 3-way structure. So I expected from here it can make a 5-way structure, so that could be a X. After that that could reach here for that Y wave, but still there is no break below this, so it's still valid for making this. But I'm not so sure about this, just we will leave this. But here is the thing, it is also retest from here to here. It did an irregular flat and reached nearly 1 to 1272. If we consider like that, it's a fractal. We consider this as a third. Here it's a nearly more than that. So 1618 means it is the selling pressure is more. So whether it is going to make one more high, that is my view, and only if it breaks the high, then only it will consider as. Otherwise, until if you need to buy this, wait for the confirmation, because I'm not sure about this, what kind of wave it is doing. So let's wait for this, and this is making an, yeah, one second, yeah, this is making it's looking like a B and C. After that is a W, so it's a Y, so X is that, like that it could happen. So wait for this to confirm whether it has to reach this channel, the bullish channel. Let's wait for this. So let's move on to CAD JPY. I have already explained. So let's we jump into the New Zealand CAD. In previous week also I said 1 2 3 4 5, so this could be an leading diagonal. After that, the three-way structures. Now I expected that five-way structures for W to complete. Exactly it did for this A, exactly at wave 1 length, right? It's AB is equal to CD. So now I'm expecting from here, I expected the five-way structures, and it could see, these are all the things we need to alter. So expecting this, I'm not to be in sell side, because I know whether it is going to make one more high. So wait for buy with the stop loss. If you get the more risk reward, you have to enter. So now it's A, B and C is a W I'm expecting, but what it will do, if it is a X only, it will fell down to this zone, and again it can bounce for this A, B and C. So that is why I clearly mentioned if it is for WXY pattern, and this is for the zigzag, because this A is a five-way structure. After the B, C got a five-way structure. So 1 2 3 4 5, and it is got completed. See, we are expecting here, and it will give only that little bit small corrections for that wave 2, and immediately it can bounce for the third, fourth and fifth. It will end it here. So after this, what you have to do is you need to enter and sell, and you need to keep on watching whether this impulsive wave of A, the B, it won't be very too small, right? Too small, it won't be a very small. But if it is too small, also if it is a simple correction, it can fall down from here. But if it is a complex corrections, after the three-way structure, here one A, B, C is a, after this A, B, C is a B, then one more C wave to the high. So this becomes a flat correction. So this five waves, this is a three waves, and another five waves to going to drop from here to here to break this 8015. Understand the concept here. If it is a simple correction, right, for this is a five-way, this is a three-way. From this, if it is a connecting wave, it is going to make a five-way structures to break the 8015. But if it is a B wave is a too strong, and if it is in complex corrections, this will become a W. After that, the three-way structure X, A, B, C to reach this zone of 9010, sorry, yeah, 9100. Then it will fill in a five-way structures to complete this pattern. So W, X, sorry, this is X, A, so B, C. But B won't be very simple. That is my in my experience, I'm just explaining. If it is an equity, it will fall down. But in the complex corrections, sorry, in the Forex, it will do a lot of complex corrections. So let's wait to confirm. So next is Euro New Zealand. See, that is also what I expected from here. From here, I expected, and I informed in the Telegram also. Watch this, what I have said in that weekly analysis. From here, it could be chances for making a bounce. Yeah, and what it did, again the three-way structure. It is making only the three-way structures. It is not doing single five-way structures. Yeah, until that, it is in the consolidation zone. So that means it could make one more low also for this X, because this is a W, this is a X, so this is one more W, this is a X, so this is a W, this is a X, A, B, C. So each and every line got A. So this B is a connecting wave. For this one, this is the B, and it will do like this. So whether if it is making to break this low, or from here if it didn't break the low, if it breaks this low, after this from here it could bounce. So then this X will be here. So mind this one example I will show you. This GBP CAD, right? If it is in that weekly chart, how many days it took, and Australian dollar and New Zealand, how many weeks? It is in the consolidation still. And USD JPY, this is my favorite pair. See, consolidation and bounce. So we have to keep watching this pair to achieve the bigger target. Only if you keep on watching this, you can understand, then only you can catch this. Likewise, this Euro New Zealand has a greater opportunity in my view. See, my view can go wrong also, but making this as a stop loss, wait to complete this pattern. So once if it is breaks this array, that is a valid, and my target is 73, first target. So that is why I have mentioned this 13750, and later onwards whether it will convert it into that next bullish, or whether it is going to make a one more low, that is let's see first, because it looks like one ABC is got completed. I need one more ABC to reach this 1.8. So whether within that, if it is anything possible, it can come from here also. If it is a more consolidation zone within here, then it may fall down. But as of now, what I'm seeing, the one more low is also possible. I'm still holding the positions what I bought here, and I booked here, and again I bought here, and again I bought here also. I just keep watching here to add one more position, whether if it is going to make a one more low here to break this low, as I said, and one more bounce for this 1.73 first target, and the second target later onwards I will add that. That's it. May or may not, but this is in correction for that. And one thing is, I have already nearly 6 months GBP AUD. I have already presented my view here. It's a B, C, D, E. See, this is going, when I started this analysis, and I already shared that exactly at here. It is 13th Jan I started to share my idea. Now exactly the 13th July I saw here in this zone. Still it is in the E wave. See how long it's a very toughest to trade here. So in the daily chart, it's very easy to identify the trend. But if you switched on to the 4-hour chart, what you will do here? I'll just add. See, once it completed in this 4 hour or in the daily, we can expect. See, this is an impulsive wave, this is a correction, and this is the impulsive wave. Like that we can easily draw. But what you did, that is the main thing you have to do. At the end of the day, what we earn according to the Elliott waves or whatever strategy you having. But this kind of prediction is more important till the target is reached. If that is why I'm not trading that each and single wave. Once the targets got fixed, we need to stick to that. Whether it is going to make a diagonal pattern, or whether it is going to make a zigzag in very fast like this, we can't predict that, but we can predict the destination. But how long it will take to achieve the target, no idea. See, what it is. It is the wedge formation. It is in diagonal. So this is a ABC A. So this could be a B. So C is a 1. So 2. So 3, 4 and 5. It's very easy once you draw the pattern. Until that is why you have to spend more time in front of the system, then only you can identify the pattern. See, this pattern is an expanded flag, expanded triangle. It's already did in GBP USD. So I think this is a weekly analysis, but this is going to more educational video. See here also, it's A, B, C, D, E. After that, what it is happened? This is a W, this is a double zigzag. Sorry, this is a zigzag, W and X. So A, B and C. This is an expanded flat. Sorry, expanded triangle. So it's already did in GBP CAD, right? So GBP AUD. So like that, we need to keep watching to catch one impulsive wave. The market will do 70% of the time in correction, only the 30% of the time for that impulsive wave to move. If you need to catch the move, you need to very well to understand the corrections. Then only you can catch that impulsive wave. How I caught that in UJ from that 103.2 or 102.8, I caught that. Like that is the first thing I caught that like that, because I'm also still learning. I'm also still spending the more time in the screen in front of the system and keep on posting where everything. I'm fine-tuning myself, and education is a more important in this financial field. Without that, it's very tough to earn money. It's not a gambling, it's a business. If you think is as a business. So let's, what else? So US30, and here comes, see what I expected, 1, 2, so 3. I will just hide all those things. This is the wave 1, this is the wave 2, and this is the end of the wave 3. So wave 4 is ended, or still we are in the wave 4. That is why I have marked this question mark here. Once again, I will delete this. Yes, and what I expected, this wave 2 is a simple. So whether if it is wave 4 is expecting a bigger correction here for wave 4, whether this is going to make a wave 4 or it's already completed the wave 5. It's very tough, right? Here wave 3 is got completed, A, B, C. So whether it is completed in the very simple correction, and here it's did a 5-way structure. If you go through in the 4-hour chart and previous, what I expected, this is the end of the 5 waves. So this could be a wave 1, this could be a wave 2, this is the 3, 4 and 5 I expecting. That is why I have. So if it is the end of the wave 5, that could be wave 1 of wave 5, because wave 1 got 5-way structures, wave 3 got 5-way structure in it. So the 5th wave is also contains of 5-way structures, or this is the end of 5-way structures. You can just listen to here. Each wave gotten, wave 1 got 5-way structures, wave 3 got a 5-way structures. So expecting that if we consider this as a 4th, so wave 5, so wave 1 is completed of 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm expecting this. Sometimes this is the end of the wave 5 also. Wave 5 is only we need to break the wave 3rd, and that is also valid. So at that time, what I expected here, from here I expected after the 3-way structures going to make a, whether this is the 4th and 5th way go to the 37 to 38. But here I just look deeply. It looks like this is the wave 1, this is the wave 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is the bigger one, this is the bigger 2, so this is the bigger 3, and bigger 4 is completed. So that means this is making an, it's not a wedge, this is an expanded in the C wave. So later onwards here for the 5th wave, so 1, 2, 3, 4, And fifth wave, if you look this as a fifth wave in 4 hours, 1 2 3 4 5, it is got completed, no need to break this high, but it is already broken. That means still we are in that. Otherwise this is the end of the five-way structure. So if we need to confirm that, you need to switch to the 1 hour chart. So let's wait for this. So here is a 1 2, so this is the bigger one, this is the bigger 2. So just to draw this, here is a bigger one, this is a bigger 2. So 1 3 4 and 5. So later onwards for this one, this is the 2, this is the 3. So whether, once again, yeah, this is the 4 and this is the end of the 5, means we are on the downtrend. But whether this could be 1 2 3 4 5 here. So for this one, this is the 2, this is the 3rd, this is the 4th, this is the 5th, means still one more wave to the high is also possible for this 1 2. So here in the 5th wave, that is why I'm keep saying and informing this, the trade of the 5th wave, it could be overlapping the wave 1 and wave 4. It's anything is possible. So how to trade this? Making the trailing stop loss. If you place the stop loss here, it hit the stop loss and it again bounced. So it's very tough to trade. I agree with that. In this 5th wave, sometimes it could be wedge formation, and this kind of expanded, like this kind of it's looking like expanded ending diagonal. It's very tough to trade. Just keep on watching whether, because everything it is in 3-3-way structure, or it sometimes it looks like a 5-way structures. We can't force the chart. So now whether it is going to make a bigger correction for 4th or it's already ended, that is the question mark here. And let's move on to the next is gold. No, sorry, it's a Bitcoin. We can now do that. And later onwards, and okay, once again I will show you that the S&P also, because I keep on watching, but we are not discussing about that in S&P. And this is my weekly, and I have already shared my view also. Here it's a wave 1 or A, because why I started with A means we can't say whether it is making a 5-way structure. The start of impulsive could be in a diagonal pattern also, or it could be in a impulsive also. But if you look like the Bitcoin, if it is, I took it this as a ABC. So this is a B, C, means the 5-way structures got completed. See, if I'm not blindly saying the 5-way structures got completed, I just went through like US30, and I already done. This is the coronal drop. So wave 1, wave 2. So this 1 2 3 4 5. So whether 1 2 3. See, this is the one more doubt here. That is why I have mentioned that there is a lot of chances for making one more small wave to the high. See, just if you listen to this structure and label, you have to read this market commentary first. As per this analysis, wave C or 3 completed in the high, it's already completed. Maybe one small wave can go, but bigger correction is going to happen. So what I'm expecting is bigger correction. So once if you look for the corrections, don't be in buy side. At least if you book the profit in major highs, if it is creating the one more high, you need to at least see from here. I'm expecting the correction, means you can book the profit at least 25 to 30% here, and if it did the one more wave high, and you can book the profit also. Otherwise you have to trial that. So what I am expecting here is 1 2 3 4 5 is got completed. So this is the end of the 3rd wave. So whether the 3rd wave is got completed here, means the 4th wave is in a running flat formation, or it's a simple one, means 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the wave 1, this is the wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. But if it is the end of the wave 4, here it's a little bit tough to make an labeling here. So it could be whether this is a 1 2 3 4 5, or it is going to make a one more high like this kind of wedge formation. Again, this the wave 5 is also in the wedge formation like this. may or may not see, but I'm expecting a drop. So for that weekly chart, whether it is going to make a fourth wave. So fourth wave, what are the structures of the fourth wave? Maximum, the triangle, what we expected the fourth wave, or it could be in a regular flat. So let's wait for that confirmation. And what is the next is Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin in Bitfinex is, and what I said, the 9-way triangle, right? Still it is invalid. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and I said I didn't short that, but after once I completed that stream, immediately I short the push, and I booked the profit here because I expecting clearly I visible it seems the 5 structures got ended, and I won't trade the Bitcoin here in this zone because it is a major support zone. Anytime my view get wrong also. See, according to that, I'm just working on that. So I'm not sure means why I need to hold the position until I need to lose that profit what I got. So after this, I didn't done anything because I'm not sure about this what kind of wave is doing, but the strict stop loss it's still working. Stop loss here it's still working. The previous what I took it this as a stop loss. Afterwards, once I took the position, I make this as a stop loss because if it is a 9-way triangle, this is my stop, right? So now what kind of wave formation it is doing? See, this is a 5-way structures, and again there is a 5-way structure, again it is a 5-way structure, here is also 5-way structure. So this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this is a wave 3. What we consider like that, it could make like this and it may bounce here, it can do like this, so that will be considered as a 5-way structure. But from here, if it is bounced, entirely the whole count will change. So what is that? So this is A, this is the B, and the whole thing becomes a So this is the B. So whether it is A or W, so X, so one more A, B, C to break this high. So that is why I have placed it for the positional invalidation for the 5-way triangle, because what it will do is it can go above this, make this as a B, C. After this is A, B and C. So again one more 3-way structure. Otherwise what we expected, if it is a triangle and expecting this, we are expecting this, it will go like this. So what is the formation? So this is the A, this is the B, and this is the C. This is whole thing is in it's already broken this low, it's running in 250. So this is a running flat, and again there is a W, X, Y, and we are in that this W and this is the X, so we are in the downtrend. So it could be anything, but for any kind of formation I'm expecting, and I place this as a positional stop for this pattern. So let's move on to the gold. So gold, you just go through all the videos I informed here and I explained the last week. So this is A, B, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm expecting the 1850 for the first target. And because if it is a ABC is A or 1, because this wave I have explained that you just go, I no need to waste the time here. So if this is a 5-way structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way structure, this is a wave 1, wave 2 can go up to this also 1880, and then again it may fall also. But if it is the 5-way structures, we need to break this low. So like that we expecting it will do like this and it may fall. So then what you will do, the whole thing, once again this becomes W, so this becomes X. If it breaks the high, what I'm talking about is if it breaks the high, this becomes W, this becomes X, and one more A, B and C, it can reach up to this zone and again it may fall. That is why I'm not taking gold here, just need to listen. See, until that see this, if this is an what I consider this as a in this one I have the two counts. So this is a 1 2 3 4 5 as an expanding leading diagonal. So whether this is the connecting wave, see I clearly mentioned, if you know the Elliott wave, just give a time to understand my view here. So if this is a this is a B and C, so this become W, this become X, A, B, C. There is a chances what I had explained now. But in case if this is A, this is the B, this is the end of this this connection for this five-way structure. This is the end of the connecting wave. This is a connecting wave. We are in the downtrend of 1 2, so 3 4 5. So there is a lot of chances. But what our destination, our destination is 1600 is the first target, and the second target is going to make a 1375 to 1475. But it will took more corrections here, it will took more time, because for this 5-year itself it took nearly, one second, yeah, August to March, nearly 5 months. Here it is in 3 months, 8 months. So from here it will took more than, if it is a B wave, it will at least 78.6. It will took more than that also, maybe 8 months, another 8 months. So if we keep this as a March, so in the December we may get a new high, and then it may give a fall. Otherwise, if it is a connecting wave, it's very easy to explain. But what we have to do, we have to create the plan according to this. So what we have to be in sell side, so where we have to sell here, making the target of here. But what it will do, I have explained in this one more here. One second, I will delete this overlapping wave. What I said, this is W, X, A, B and C. From here it can go, otherwise it can do in the three-way structure here, and it can go high. So after this, so what are the possibilities? So this is the A, right? A or 1. So whether this is the B or 2 once it reached. After this, it's making one more three-way structure, and again there is a chances for making a complex correction. So that means the whole thing become a W, X, A, B, C is a Y. So this whole thing becomes a B or 2. So like that, you have to create your plan and what are the possibilities it can do. It's very easy to draw everything, but you have to understand and to create. See, in all the times I won't be in trader. 90% I am in the watching this as an analyst. Only the 10% to enter and exit as a trader. Until the 90% of the time I will just keep on analyzing. I will share all the things and I won't enter in all the what I analyzed. I just fine tuning myself and educate yourself. For you I'm just helping, and it's also for fine tune myself. So understand that, learn a lot of things about the Elliott waves, and give a more time in front of the screen. Only the hard work, and if you how much you love this job, then only you can make the same sentence consistent profit. But all the time I won't be enter in the trade, even though I know everything. If it is coming to this, and if it is, see, if it is a 60 to 70%, my prediction is coming to that, the market is giving as per my view and it respects, I won't trade all the trades what I'm doing analyzing here. Just one or two pairs I will enter and exit, but all the times I'm looking only for that positional trade plans. Okay, so let's move on to the silver. Silver, it didn't break this low yet, so that means it's still valid for this. It's looking like, see here also, it's looking like an ABC is A, ABC is a B and C. So this becomes a W. So what I'm looking is a W and X. So one more ABC, and it didn't break the low. If it breaks the low, then that will become a irregular flat. But I'm expecting to, if it didn't break this low, I'm expecting one more high. If it breaks the high, this high, Otherwise still, otherwise I will just hide all those things. So there is a lot of chances for making up to this 27,500. Otherwise if it is break this, and it is very tough to go there, because if it is yeah, like this, if it is doing, if it did like this, so then this will become ABC is a ABC is a B, W, X, and this become A, B, and C, like that. It can, we can see, we can consider it anything. Now it is looking like an 5 structure has got completed. I'm expecting this. For expecting this, I'm not be in buy side. That is the thing you have to note. Just I'm allowing to form everything and making the consider and that divergency, how I find that you can divergency, like that the divergency can help. And one thing is, I'm using that divergency only for that information, that is not a confirmation. You just noted that. See, I'm doing with the help of that indicator, I'm just get an inform. So whether we are getting in divergency, and it is not in 4 or 1 hour, it is in UCAD. For example, I just find that divergency in daily chart, it is not in 4 hour. I want to trade in that 4 hour chart only for the entrance. See what we are getting, it's a divergency, right? Little bit divergency we are getting. And what is in the left side? This is a major resistance zone. So once it hitting this zone, at least a lot of people's what they buy here, or what I bought here, I'm already booked the profit, because from here itself I booked the profit. I want to be, don't be greedy, because from here I didn't know anything what it is going to do. Once it is did the 5 structures only, okay, whether it is in, it's like a wedge formation, let's wait for the confirmation. So this informed me, at least we can book some profits, and wait for the 3 structures again to 1.23, and again I'm expecting for that bullish wave. So only for this can see whether from here itself it is giving that divergency, right? So that means this is informing, but major is my Elliott wave theory. And past itself I said one more way to the downside is also possible. I keep on saying that. But once it break the high, then only I confirm that okay, no more way to the downside is only we have to achieve to this 1.34 and 1.37 zone. That is my target. Only in every 3-way structures in the complex corrections, or if it is a symbol, I will be in buy side. So let's move on to Bitcoin. I already finished, gold finished, silver finished. Now the US oil here, and I have explained that in the last week video also. You just go through that what I said. Until this, there is a lot of chances to break this as a regular flat, and it already did and bounced the $2 from here, the low it made of 70.35, and here is a 72.35, nearly $1.9 it's bounced. And it is looking like a 5-way structure, and here also a 5-way structure, and here also 3-way structure. So 5-way structures, just go through my crude analysis, and I have updated now. So whether this is a wave 1, 2, this is a wave 1, this is the 2, so 3, 4, and 5, and I said it's looking like one more way to the high is also possible in the previous. So see, I'm not so sure about this. That is why I have drawn this. Whether it is still one more way to the higher side, expecting the 5th way, I won't be in buy side. If it breaks this high, and I clearly mentions I won't trade here if it comes from the low to 70.35 to break the high in 5 waves. I will be in sell side, not in buy. Clearly I mentioned. So whether we didn't know. See, last week I said this could be the end of that 3rd way in the formation of 1, 2, 3, 4, and if it is an expanding ending diagonal, the 5th wave got extended, and here we are in the downtrend. So whether if it can go above the high, or it can got rejected from this low, is also possible. So then what we will do is, okay, this is a B and C is considered as a 5-way structure and it is doing, and it will keep coming to the downside, then we can change the count. So that trading the fifth way is very very tough to predict, and I am failed to make the fifth way is still ahead. I'm too confused all times, because the end of the third wave and end of the fifth wave, it looks like the same way. See, if you just hide all those things, what I said in the previous week also, 1 2, so this is the 3 4 and 5 is got ended here. So for 1, this is a 2, this is a 3, this is a 4 and 5. So if this is the end of the 5-way structure in the wedge formation, we are on the downtrend. But if we do it like this, if we go deeper in that, see, these are all only for reference. What I'm trying to say, the same thing, you just understand. No, please don't concentrate in the wave counts. Just you go for that 4-hour and daily chart, hide all your wave count, and now you can count in your mind or something with the help of this, because this is the end of the 4 in the triangle. So whether this is a, see, one more I need to explain here. If this is an ending diagonal also, I will just unhide this, because I took it this as a wave 1, this is a wave 2. So in case this is a B C as a 1 in the diagonal formation, A B C as a 2, so whether this whole thing becomes a third, so ABC is a 4 and ABC, and it could, what I had written here is a 5-way structure, but from here if it is did a 3-way structure also, and if it breaks the high, need to be enter in that trade itself, because we expecting the 5-way structure, and if it is done in a 3-way structure, if it is a diagonal pattern, there will be a 5-way structures only, and again it can come down. For example, I will show you one New Zealand dollar. I have already predicted that from here. I said you just go through all my videos. I said from here, whether this is a wave 1, this is a wave 2, this is a wave 3, and one more wave to the 3-way structures, and if it makes this, I make it this as a Y, this as a X. So 1 2 3 4 5. So this A become, sorry, once again I will just, so this A will be here after the 3-way structures B, and one more way to the high is also possible. You just go through that. I explained that exactly, it did the same what I expected. It didn't break the high, so only if it breaks the high like that in US oil, if only breaks the high, and if we enter in the trade, that will be very too small trade also, it will go above the high and immediately it may fall. So you have to plan everything. It's your money, you have to be prepared for losing anything, but if you lose also, you need to know why I lose, the and where and when I get a mistake, I got a mistake. So like that, you have to learn from that and don't do it again. That is the thing you have to learn. So I hope you enjoyed, and this session is a very interesting for me to teach. So I have teach lot of things here comparing to the all the charts. So hope you enjoyed and you have learned a lot of things from my side. So thanks for your company and watching a lot of videos, and keep encouraging me. So have a nice profitable week to everybody, and have a nice weekend, and we will see you in the next week. And uh, that is from my side. So we will see you in the next week. Have a nice day and have a nice weekend. Bye.